Hello, this is our video submission for the final project. The first thing I'm going to talk about is our results, comparing the expected values to the actual values we received. I'm going to talk about some observations we made along the way and then what we learned. So, talking about our results, we have on the top our expected values and on the bottom our actual values. And we're very happy to say that our expected values worked out exactly how our actual values matched our expected values. So one key difference you might see between our expected and our actual, not sure if you can see my mouse right here, from my view you can. The instructions or the select is different on the expected from the actual, and that also changed the regular write read, or that also changed the ALU op as well. That's what it changed. So the reason for that is because the selector values and the control units are coded differently. Our outputs ended up working exactly the same. As you can see, the final outputs are all the exact same, as well as the status is all the exact same. So everything worked out. It was just when we coded the final control unit, we used some different select values, and there was just some miscommunication there, but in the end, it all works out exactly how we would expect. So our expected values that are important for the outputs match the actual values we received, and we're happy to say that our final project worked in that way. Talking about some of our observations, it was important when we would code, we would all code different parts. So having communication between the different values and how things would integrate and configure together was very important. This is an example of it, of how we use different select values between our data path and our control unit, and how the select values were a little bit different, but it doesn't matter in the end because we made it work out. Learning-wise, I think this final project and all of the labs throughout this course have really increased our understanding of how to Verilog code and how to create block diagrams and how to explain our work for these labs. Just the repetitiveness of working on every single lab and pretty much using the same process for every lab really nailed in all of the key values. I don't know if there's anything else to specifically talk about. We have our two test benches right here for the results for our data path and for our control unit. I talked about these in depth for the last two videos, for lab 8 and for lab 9, so I don't want to waste too much time talking about those when I already have. But the results in these are displayed up here, and our results match our expected results. So in the end, our lab works out, our final projects work out. We have all of our block diagrams in here that would take 20 minutes to talk about individually. But in the end, our data path for this process are worked out. All of our instructions run, and we're happy to say that our results match. Thank you.